I'm just gonna give a recap as to this stream that happened on TikTok, the Halloween stream as of September 20th, 2025. When I first started on TikTok, I got off to a really rough start and I had a particular technical issue or glitch that came up. This is it. This was what happened. It turned from TikTok Studio glitching where it was displaying in portrait mode and I couldn't see any of the chat to the whole operating system just glitched out. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is about. This happened while accessing virtual desktop mode in VR chat. Well, I was accessing virtual desktop mode for Steam VR, and I was in VR chat. I was waving my wands around, dancing, and the wands, or the controllers. I wasn't using the wands. I was using the Valve Index actually, but I was waving my controllers around, dancing, while having virtual desktop open, and those controllers will act like a mouse. So partially how this happens is that partially what happens is that when I move my controller over the virtual desktop screen in Steam VR and wave it around, it acts like a mouse. So that's like taking a window and dragging it with a mouse, or somehow this mode got activated. Somehow. But I know what I was doing beforehand. I was dancing with my controllers and waving my arms around, flailing around my controllers in virtual desktop mode in Steam VR. And I had TikTok's studio opened and I had a Twitch window open in Chrome to see both of my chats, and boom, this happened. So what the hell? I had to restart the whole stream. I restart the whole thing because I had to exit out of TikTok Studio. I had to sign out. I had to exit out everything, and then I had to sign out. I was thinking I may have to reboot, but I had to sign out. I didn't think that rebooting was gonna ever prevent that from happening again because it was just some kind of glitch in Steam VR and TikTok Studio. I don't know what the hell happened, but something happened. I don't know what, but something happened there, and there was no way. I kept clicking on the windows to try to get them to come back up again, and there was no hope of redeeming that. There was no coming back from that, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have time to get on ChatGPT and figure out what was going on, so the most effective solution at that time was just restart whole stream, though. Unfortunately, because I had to restart the first stream, it probably led to the second stream getting less views, because what the problem with a lot of these platforms is that they only send a live notification once. So if I have a technical issue and I have to restart my stream, the people who got notified before may not get notified again. But if they got a notification earlier I was streaming, and then they open that stream within the time frame that I'm back, if they open that notification within the time frame that I come back live, then no harm done. They should be able to come back in. But I get reduced visibility every time I have to restart a stream due to a technical issue. So I tried to get it right the first time, but it was just not allowing me to do so. I'm just doing some of the things that I did on the stream in this mode because with TikTok everything's in portrait mode, but that's the only way I can get viewers is I have to put it in portrait mode. So I'm going to redo the tour. I'm going to be redoing the tour because now I'm in widescreen and I want a widescreen view of the world and the tour being done along with portrait. That's important to get the full context. I might go a little bit more in depth with the haunted. This is the Halloween Hangout on VR chat. See my head jets through the ceiling. Somebody said that I'm a shorty. The character looks short, but they must have been saying that to troll because I was showing that my head. I was showing them that my head was jutting through the ceiling. I actually showed that. There was nothing in the upstairs, so I'm not gonna bother going up there again. There was really nothing upstairs. Nothing much. It's like 2 in the morning, so I don't want to be doing this for too much longer because I'm gonna go on VR chat next. I usually go on VR chat after the streams are done, so I don't want to be doing this for too long. zombie.